What's going on, guys? Alright, today in a Turo video. Today I am going to pick up the car today and take it to a mechanic. No, there's nothing wrong with it mechanically. Physically, on the engine, when I was working on the spark plugs, I was recording a video of me doing the maintenance on the car. It was intended as B-roll. I was following up to see if the previous owner had replaced the spark plugs as per vehicle maintenance, because on the maintenance paper that I was given from the previous owner, it's a paper that basically says everything that happened with the car. It was in his possession or since he had it, and so it had said that he had replaced one spark plug. That's literally what it said. They said he had replaced one spark plug. So I'm like, okay, that gave me concern, because it's kind of weird to replace one spark plug on a 4-cylinder engine. 4-cylinder engine, of course, is going to have 4 spark plugs. Just in case, I looked into it anyway. What it probably meant is that it meant it had replaced one set of spark plug. I just wanted to confirm that. When I started going to look into the car, I took all the spark plugs out. Technically did not check them all, but I checked number 1 and then I checked number 3. If number 1 and number 3 were the same, then I was convinced enough that they were changed all at the same time. As I'm putting them all back together, I'm putting the I believe it's called the coil pack. I'm screwing the coil pack back on. The coil pack is screws onto the engine, mounts the coil down, and keeps the coil attached to the spark plug. All of the spark plugs I'm giving like a, once I feel resistance, I might go like a little bit more or turn just a little bit more. Not hard, just I want it to be firm. Mind you, these coil packs are plastic, so I'm basically screwing on the plastic. What is really surprising is that depending on what type of metal this is, the metal part of the screw broke off before it broke the plastic, which makes you wonder, like, damn, well, how hard was I screwing? Because I wasn't screwing that much. And so the screw ended up breaking off inside the engine. It'll probably survive the life of the car if I just let it be that way, but I'm just gonna go and get it taken care of now, because since it rents out in Turo, that's not its proper way of operating. So I don't want that to be a problem based on the way that this engine is set up. It'll probably have no issues, no problems. But again, I just wanted to get it taken care of. I'm going to take it to a mechanic I've dealt with before, like the work that he does. I've already been told and quoted that it's going to cost about $85. In fact, I'll actually show you what it looks like and how far this screw is. Okay, so engine cover is taken off. This right here is the coil pack or so that broke off. Screw is pretty much in there. I forgot the word for this, but it's flush in there. So it's gonna probably want to be drilled out and then get a reverse screw, get taken out, figure out what it's called. The crazy thing is like these are plastic now, although hard plastic, because that's hard plastic. So I guess you live and you learn. And I was doing this on a hot engine. I feel like that wouldn't have been that much of a case, but I guess it is. So we're going to take this to the mechanic now. All right, now just dropping the car off. Just talked to my mechanic. He said he might be able to work on it later on today. Just gonna leave the car here till like 9 o'clock in the evening. See what it can do for it. Honestly, probably won't take him that long. It might take him about an hour. I know what it needs to do that type of work. I just don't have the tool to do it, so I'm not gonna do it myself. Just leave it to somebody else, and somebody that's a professional with more tools and probably more knowledge and more experience. So I do it myself. You guys ever had this problem happen to you? You guys ever had any problems like that? Or a mechanical issue that you just weren't comfortable working on? Hey, let me know in the comments, because we all can't work on everything. All right, guys. What's going on, guys? Fast forward to, let me put some light on me. Fast forward to about 6 hours later. I went out and did stuff while I was busy in the mechanic at the car. I mean, I've actually known this mechanic for a while, but I actually kind of just ended up forming like a deeper relationship with the mechanic. They did the work. They probably did the work by about, I dropped it off around at least 9 or 10 o'clock, and then the mechanic actually texted me and said the work was done. So that's a good thing. He allowed me to pay him through Cash App. It's about 10 o'clock now. As you can see, it's nighttime, and I gotta use a phone light to shine light in my face. So it's nighttime, and I just picked the car up like now. I think me forming and allowing myself to create that relationship with the mechanic allowed me ability to pay him through Cash App, which, even though this is the first time I actually did this with this mechanic, I have worked with this garage or mechanic before. Not him specifically, but He works in the garage, and I have seen him before. I came back around 10 o'clock, checked on the work that he did. It was really simple. All he did was unscrew the coil pack. And let me show you the work that he did. Because I did verify the work, even though I did pay him to Cash App. And usually I don't like to pay people through Cash App if I can't verify the work. But again, it was very simple, so I couldn't imagine that he would have did it. So here we go. Look at this. Now I'm showing y'all what the work was did. So as you can see, I had a loose coil pack, and now look, it's not loose anymore. I'm gonna pull this stuff together and park the car for the night, because now it's back at home. It's got to get ready for a trip on Thursday, a delivery actually. So let's get that ready. And in fact, let me know if you guys have any relationship with your mechanic. How cool are you guys? Because this is a first time thing for me, kind of forming this type of relationship with my mechanic. But I should have been done this, but then again, this is kind of the first mechanical issue that I've had with the car, so I haven't really had a reason to form a relationship with my mechanic. So I guess if you have a relationship with your mechanic, you must go to your mechanic a lot. Maybe that's not always the case, but this is the first issue I've had with the car that I actually created accidentally. So you guys have a relationship with your mechanic? How close is your relationship? Do they allow you to pay through Cash App? Because a lot of mechanics don't do that. A lot of just them say you got to just pay in card. I mean, do you trust them that much to do that? But yeah, what are you guys' relationship with y'all mechanic? Let me know in the comments. Okay. All right, guys. See ya.